to the Brothers Groove. Yeah, big, three-piece, full kit. This is a first for me this morning. This thanks to Skeeto. Brothers Groove here with me. We've got Chris Kodish, Skeeto Valdez, and James, wait, I wrote it down. Simonson. Yeah. Because we keep thinking Samuelson. Simonson, James Simonson. Welcome to our stage here. All of a sudden I'm losing my voice. Went to the U2 concert last night. I guess I was yelling too much. Some good stuff there. But thanks for coming onto the stage. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Chris, you started this about 1999.
James and I started as a trio with Mike Haskey, and then we changed to a quartet with Eric Gustafson and Todd Glass, and then Skeeto Valdez came along later, and we're back as a trio. So
you've only been with them a few years now, right?
A while now.
No while.
7 years.
10.
Oh. Well,
I don't think it's 10. The band's 10 years old. But
7.
But no, we've been working together a long time, and even before the band started, we all knew each other and played together. So.
Well, like I said, you started this in '99, but before that, what were you playing?
I was playing with Johnny Bassett and still am, and now we're kind of the rhythm section for Johnny Bassett. We did his last CD, which Keith Comiskey and I produced. And,
okay.
We'll be playing with him tonight later over the third bar. So we played with Johnny, and we played in a band called Black Beauty and Sugarfoot before that, James and I. And then Skeeto's, was playing with Frank Sinatra for a while.
You were with Frank Sinatra?
No.
No, come on. What? You're not that old? Wait a minute.
Can you hear
me?
What
the hell?
Oh, okay. I play with Willie Jenkins. No.
I should have realized these guys are jokers, as I've known. I should have threw me right under the bus for that one. Sorry
about that.
Like I said, I went
that
to
will be the last time.
That's all right. No, that's fine. That's fine. Just curious, though, with you and James starting this all those years ago, did you guys know each other for a long time before that? Or did
a year or two, maybe?
Buddies, or
right.
just?
Well, we played one job together, and we just instantly knew that there was this great hookup, and we knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, totally. So, when we played, and then we just did some gigs.
You can always tell. I would think when you're playing, you kind of get that vibe that, hey, this is someone that we can work well together.
Yeah, with music, I mean, you can you sometimes know in a song that whether you're compatible or within a few seconds musically with somebody. And I think we just found a real common ground of.
I think it was funny the way people were talking about Chris Kodish before I met him. I thought he was an old man,
Why would you think that?
He had so much cred, and
Yeah, so we.
And then when I met him, it was just it worked. So yeah.
Well, now you play the keyboards. Is this your main instrument?
Yeah,
yes.
I everything else I play pretty poorly, so you wouldn't want to hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, you're good on the keys, so I will keep. Now, how long have you been? What made you start? How long?
Well, my family, a lot of. Everyone played keyboard. My grandmother actually taught me how to read music. She used to write the notes out, and then I kept asking her to do that. And one day she got frustrated and said, "Son, you're going to have to learn how to read this yourself." So, through that, my grandmother played. My mom and her 5 out of 6 kids and her family played piano. So it was kind of just around.
Yeah.
I was banging on it at 1 or 2. They tell me. So,
really? Yeah. Okay. And took lessons or just?
Yeah. We had friends of the family who started me, Roy Trombley, and then I studied with a series of teachers, and just pretty much always done it. My dad is a guitar player. My mom plays piano and writes songs. My dad writes songs and stuff like that. So it's just around the house.
Were your parents in a band, or just did it on their own?
My dad was in a band. Yeah, I actually opened for Zeppelin when they were here.
Oh, cool.
Called The Wind, I think, like back in the late '60s. And he used to play at like Union Street, and he did a lot of the folk stuff.
Okay.
And he's gone on and written some tunes. We've written tunes together. And
oh, fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
So
Does he still play?
Yeah, when he can, he hurt his ankle a little while ago, so he's not getting around. But he's sure rocking the back porch. The birds are getting a concert every afternoon. So.
How fun! Yeah. So the neighbors probably get their coffee and sit down there on the deck and have some morning.
Sometimes they want to have requests. He doesn't know all the requests. But,
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. James, how about you with the guitar? Are you bass is your main instrument?
Yeah, well, I come from a musical family.
Okay.
About 10 years old, I started getting the bug for it, and I had friends who were into it, and my parents took me by, they helped me out quite a bit. And when I got serious about it, I studied with some serious players, and one in particular was Max Janowski from the DSO, and from there, I just have been doing it almost every day of my life, so it's been good. It's grown from there. So.
Were you before the Brothers Groove? What were you involved with at that, as far as bands or other musicians?
I've always been a jobbing bassist since I've been about 14 years old. So it's just been a lot of Detroit artists, So I could start to name them, but it would, I don't know. It's been a lot of people.
Now, I just for my own information and people watching, I've seemed to find most bassists are pretty laid back. There's kind of, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. That's just the whole thing. Is that
so.
typical with you too?
It makes for good music to have a good laid back bass player. I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes with the instrument, I think.
It's something I've grown into. I wasn't laid back, when we started the band, but I've learned over the years, to relax a little.
He can put the pedal down to the metal,
Okay.
when it's time.
Okay. Okay.
We'll get him excited. Let's get some espresso up here.
Good stuff. Now, Skeeto, back there with his full drum set. Like I said, this first full drum set on our show this here on lunchtime, but this is cool. I'm glad you brought all of it. I love that you've got some great names, and maybe you can just shed some light for us. First of all, you're called the Force of Nature, a diesel truck rolling down the rhythm freeway. What the heck?
Who said that?
I don't have a name that under the quote, but
Force of Nature. That's
Force of
heavy.
Nature.
Yeah. Okay.
Never heard that one before?
I probably read it, or I don't know. I can't keep up with all the stuff that's going on in the internet. You have access to the whole world now.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's too much information. But I accept the compliment.
He created sketosis too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's the next sketosis. You came up with that one.
It's a condition.
It's a condition. Well, it's a good condition. That's the thing. I'm sure.
It works for my people.
Sketosis. Oh, doctor, I got sketosis.
There's only one cure.
There you go. It's called banging
Right,
on the
got
drum.
More cowbell. That's the cure.
What more cowbell? Yeah. Gets it every time. You feel better.
Gotta have it.
Also, the Mighty Fun House.
Yes.
Good grief. Any idea what that?
That's my band.
Yes.
Outside of the Brothers Groove. Of course, it's a side project that started
Okay.
as a forum for me to jam with my friends, because I had a lot of other friends before I met Brother Shabazz. And
Make sure you stay on
Stefan
mic
were
so we
here.
can all hear you.
And this is like family, so it's
Yeah.
like you go to the family reunions and do your thing, and then you go hang out with your friends and do other things. And the Fun House is a outlet for
Okay.
me
Yeah,
venting that. What did you call me? Force of nature,
Force of
rolling
nature,
down the
yes.
rhythm. Yeah, and I get to do all that with both.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would say to add to that,
Yeah,
all the different bands I play, I'm probably involved with 10 different groups right now. But
Wow.
this is, I always consider this to be home and the band that's in my heart and what is most important and dear to me musically,
The Brothers
So,
Groove, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, we work around. I mean, just since we all do it full time, I mean, we've probably between us we've probably played in almost not every band, but a lot of bands in the city and with a lot of people. And
we cover a lot of ground.
Detroit has a pretty strong music community, which I think you definitely learn stuff from different situations.
yeah.
So I think all of that's been really good informationally for me as a player, and financially too. It helps. Keep playing.
Yeah, that's good when you can, a musician can rely just on the music to support yourself. I think that's probably a stepping stone into the right direction. But Skeeto, I want to back up a little bit because we didn't say you've been doing this a lot of bands, been doing this a while. So always been a drummer.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I started out actually. I was obsessed with accordion. No, actually I was a conguero, a percussionist. Before I sat down on the drums, I played guitar, bass for a little while, long enough to realize I wasn't going to be good at it and not great at it. You know what I mean? So these just felt more natural to me.
Okay. And did someone get you started with the drums, or or were you a kid banging on the pots and pans, or where did it all
that.
start?
Yeah, I got kicked out of the house behind that stuff.
Mom's like, enough already, right?
But they let me back.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Well, I got more to talk about, but let me step aside and hear a tune. What are you going to start off with for us?
Okay, this is a tune we've been playing a little while, an original called Unavoidable.
All right, it's Brothers Groove here on U Detroit Radio.
bullet train. She's sleek and she's always on time. She don't need a man, but I sure wish she was mine. She's in control of the whole situation, the brightest star in the sky by constellation. She's wrapping minds with the vines of fascination. She does it good, it's a favorite occupation. She's always sipping on a vodka and tonic, a skinny dipping in a Prada, anatomically correct me if I'm wrong, but she's really supersonic. You can sing her praises up a scale, she's diatonic. She's like a jackpot, you hope that you might win her. Make her breakfast and take her out to dinner, but she's experienced and you're only a beginner. Get down on your knees and pray just like a sinner, 'cause she's alright. She's got everything that I need. She's alright, girl, it's alright. Yes, maybe tonight you know you're gonna get the plan to see. She's alright. Whoa, she is alright. She's got everything that I need. She's alright. Girl, it's alright. You know, maybe tonight gonna get the plan to see. She's alright. Attainable, but that don't mean you can't try. You're interchangeable. Don't have to be one guy. It's unexplainable. So don't you go asking me why. She just ain't tameable. I got no reason to lie. She rules the room like a Margaret Thatcher. She does your broom like a Tara Hatcher. You run a race, but you just can't catch her. That pretty face can be a real head scratcher. She